the only way you really know if someone is healthy is if your name is Mrs. Frizzle, or you're in her class, and you're on a magic school bus, and you can go inside someone's party, and you're like, hey, this body's awesome. Or, no, this body's sick. Because, frankly, health has nothing to do with weight. Being fat does not make you more or less healthy than anyone else. And that is an idea that people keep forgetting. Fat does not equal unhealthy. Fat does not equal unattractive. Unattractiveness is completely subjective. Completely. There are girls right now that will see me and go, he has muscles and stuff, but he's not my type. I like the guy with a little bit more meat on it, a little more chunk, you know what I'm saying? There are also guys out there that are way more muscular than I am, and girls are like, ew, that's way too much. That, like, if you really think about like what you see in magazines and TV shows and stuff, like that guy that's like ripping out of his like shirt, like basically like a superhero with like the abs popping out of everything, that is the most attractive thing in the world. That's what we're led to believe. But the fact is, it's not, because we all don't believe that. You know, me personally, I don't like girls that are extremely skinny. It's just not my jam. Does that mean I like girls that are less healthy? No. That's stupid. It just means I like a woman who looks different from what your ideal is. And that's okay. Now, the idea here is that when we disallow people from fat shaming, we're basically encouraging them to have unhealthy and bad behavior. And I will say that in this PC world, to some degree, that is partially true. But at the same time, the message that's been put out here has always been kind of like, don't you dare call me fat and say I'm old because I'm fat. Because the same thing is like telling someone that they're bad for being who they are, being how they are, and not allowing them to make other choices. Fact is, those people who are fat and not happy with it are going to work on trying to change that. That is the part that people seem to miss. The people that aren't happy with where they are going to try to change it. The people that are happy where they are going to stay where they are. There are way too many opportunities out here for people to change, eat healthy, you know, pick up weights to be stronger, and everything in between, to just simply think that people who are fat and walk around being fat are just doing it because they're lazy. They're not because they're lazy. If they want to change it, they will. I myself am a lazy person. I will tell you that. I am a lazy person. But you know what? I saw something wrong with my body that I saw, and I started working towards changing it, and here we are today. Some people don't have that same motivation. Some people, simply put, will be depressed and become fat because they got depressed and just ate and didn't really try to work on things. But at the same time, then they like make themselves sad because, simply put, they didn't work on things. You know, they're like, oh man, you know, I'm a failure, I'm not good at this. But once you hit a certain point, I think that you would turn around and go, you know what? I'm gonna change this. I know it's hard, but I'm going to do it. And those are the people that I look up to. The people that are like, you know what? This is difficult, but I'm never going to give up. One of my favorite people in the world, and I've said this before in other videos, is Boogie2988. He has worked so hard on losing weight. He's made steps, small steps, but he still made steps. He's working on changing his life because he knows that that's not where he wants to be. If he wanted to be there, he would stay there. So if all the people out there that happen to just want to, feel free to get their opinion out there and fat shame, shut up. Fat people know they're fat. Fat people know that there's an idea out there that sometimes they're not healthy. Fat people know that sometimes in situations they are like, you know, like making strides. And maybe they're not moving fast enough for everybody else in the world. But the fact is, the strides don't matter as long as you make them. Make the strides, make progress, grow every day. That should be your goal every single day. Boogie made a video once where he mentioned, like, pretty much at the end of the video, where he said, like, if you are fat, don't get as fat as me, you know, because he's not necessarily happy in that form or that shape. And I'll say that, you know, if you find yourself not happy where you are, pick yourself up and make a move. Make a change. Don't let depression take over. Don't let anything take over. And find a way to get happy, even if it's hard. Because here's the thing. In this world, nothing that's worth having is going to be easy. You're going to work. You're going to sweat. You're going to hurt. But at the end of the day, as long as you get what you want, that's what's important. So love yourself. Find yourself. And most importantly, be yourself. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. See you again next Monday for another Nerd Motivation. And then I'll see you this Wednesday for an anime debate or something like that.